Iran is utilizing a massive low-cost drone swarm strategy to overwhelm U.S. and Israeli defenses in the 2026 conflict. These drones have been employed to strike U.S. and Israeli interests, including airbases in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Kuwait, damaging critical infrastructure, military bases, and shipping in the Middle East, contributing to a conflict of attrition. While Israel and the U.S. have often successfully intercepted many threats, the sheer volume of these drones has caused significant operational and financial stress on defensive networks. Welcome back to the channel. Today we look into some important Iranian drone systems causing the most damage to U.S. and Israeli interests in current conflict. So watch the full video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, let's begin. At number 10. The Cayman 22 is an Iranian wide-body unmanned combat aerial vehicle, UCAV, developed by the Islamic Republic of Iran Air Force and unveiled in 2021 as Tehran's first large combat drone. It's often compared in role and shape to U.S. Predator, Reaper types, though indigenous in production. Powered by a single-piston engine with pusher propeller, it has over 24-hour endurance and an operational range up to approximately 3,000 kilometers, enabling long-range ISR and strike missions. It can carry roughly 300 kilograms of weapons or payload on hardpoints for precision and smart munitions. The onboard systems include electro-optical, infrared sensors and laser designators for targeting. Exact cost figures aren't public, but it's cheaper than Western UCAVs, offering extended presence and strike reach. Its impact lies in surveillance plus precision strike capability across regional theaters. The Cayman 22's long range and payload potential pose a strategic planning challenge for high-end defenses by forcing counters to less expensive drones. The Hessa Karar is an Iranian jet-powered unmanned aircraft developed by Hessa and unveiled in 2010, originally as a target drone and later adapted toward reconnaissance and combat roles. It uses a turbojet engine with a top speed near 900 km per hour and an operational range around 1,000 km, flying high up to about 47,000 feet. Unlike many drones, Karar can carry significant munitions, bombs, anti-ship missiles, or air-to-air missiles like the Majid, giving it versatile strike options. It relies on GPS, INS navigation and can coordinate with ground or airborne sensors for targeting. Exact cost isn't public, but Karar is much less expensive than Western UCAVs, making exports or mass deployment possible. Its long range, high speed, and potential armament broaden Iran's aerial options and present planning challenges for high-end defenses by forcing expensive counters to cheaper drones. The Ababil 3 is an Iranian reconnaissance and light attack drone developed under the Ababil series by Hessa, Quds Aviation Industries, with origins in the 1980s program and the Ababil 3 entering service by the late 2000s. It's powered by a single-piston engine, cruises up to approximately 200 km per hour, has an endurance of approximately 4 to 8 hours, and an operational range of approximately 100 to 250 km. The drone carries basic electro-optical IR sensors to transmit real-time imagery to ground control, but lacks advanced radar systems. Exact cost figures aren't publicly released, but Ababil 3 is very inexpensive compared to Western UAVs, making it affordable in large numbers. It's been widely exported and used in conflicts in Syria, Iraq, Yemen and Middle East region for surveillance and occasional light attack missions. It's cheap. Proliferated nature forces high-end defenses to counter low-tech drones, complicating operations for the U.S. and Israel. The Shahed 191, also called Shahed Seka, is an Iranian unmanned combat aerial vehicle developed by Shahed Aviation Industries. It was revealed in 2016, and is based on a reverse-engineered U.S. Lockheed Martin RQ-170 Sentinel, captured in 2011. It's a flying wing UCAV powered by a turbojet engine, with a cruising speed approximately 300 km per hour, range of approximately 450 km, endurance of approximately 4.5 hours, and payload of approximately 50 kilograms of missiles like the Satad-1. Unlike larger drones, it uses minimal sensors, basic camera and guidance systems, prioritizing cost and simplicity. Estimated unit cost is far lower than Western drones, making mass use possible. Its impact lies in saturating defenses and expanding Iran's strike reach. For the US and Israel, It's problematic because it's cheap, hard to track at low altitude, and can be used in swarms, forcing expensive intercepts and complicating air defense planning. The Shahed 129 is a medium-altitude, long-endurance combat UAV developed by Iran's Shahed Aviation Industries and produced by HESA, entering service around 2013 to give Tehran an indigenous Predator-like drone. It's powered by a single Rotax 914 piston engine, cruises at around 150 to 175 km per hour, and can stay aloft for approximately 24 hours with an operational range approximately 1,700 kilometers. The Shahed 129 carries up to about 400 kilograms of payload, 4 SATD guided munitions, and features electro-optical, infrared sensors for day-night ISR. Though exact unit cost isn't public, it's far cheaper than Western male UCAVs, enabling mass deployment. Its long endurance and reach have supported combat and surveillance in Syria and regional patrols. For the US and Israel, its persistence and low cost complicate air defense planning and pressure expensive systems against inexpensive drones. The Marij 521 is an Iranian loitering munition, kamikaze UAV, developed by HESA for the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Ground Forces, unveiled in 2022 and inspired by the US Switchblade 300 suicide drone. It's electric-powered, launched from a tube launcher, and controlled from a tablet on the ground. With foldable wings, it travels up to approximately 5 kilometers and can loiter for about 15 minutes before impact. Payload options include warheads of approximately 0.5 kilograms, 0.7 kilograms, or 1 kilogram, making it suitable against personnel and light vehicles. Sensors are basic EO guidance, enough for short-range targeting. Cost per unit is very low, far under larger UAVs, but exact figures aren't public. Its impact is in tactical strikes and saturation attacks, forcing adversaries to spend expensive interceptors on cheap drones. Because it's small, hard to detect at low altitude, and inexpensive, it complicates defenses for the US and Israel, especially in swarm uses. The Shahed 149 Gaza is a long-range high-altitude combat UAV developed by Iran's Shahed Aviation Industries, and first unveiled in May 2021, named in honor of the Gaza Strip. It's a large male UCAV similar in role to the US MQ-9 Reaper but built indigenously. Powered by a turboprop engine, it flies up to 340 km per hour, with 24 to 35 hours endurance and an operational range of approximately 2,000 to 4,000 kilometers. It carries up to 500 kilograms of payload, including multiple precision munitions and advanced ISR equipment, electro-optical, IR, SAR, and SATCOM. Exact cost isn't public but it's far cheaper than Western UCAVs, making mass deployment attractive. Its long reach, persistent surveillance, and strike capability reshape regional power projection. Its existence forces heavier air defenses into play and complicates strategic planning. Its range and payload make it a symbol of Iran's growing drone capabilities, challenging expensive defense systems and altering cost-exchange dynamics in the current ongoing conflict.
And now the top 3. But before that, please like the video, and also do not forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Thanks. Appreciate your support. It means a lot for us. Okay. Now let's continue. At number 3.
The Arash-2 is a long-range one-way attack drone developed by Iran's Defense Industries Organization, unveiled around 2020 as part of the Arash kamikaze UAV family. Unlike simple reconnaissance drones, Arash-2 is essentially a loitering munition with up to 2,000 kilometers strike range and a 150 to 260 kilogram warhead, bridging drones and small cruise missiles. It uses a propeller, piston engine, low observable design, and can carry optical, thermal sensors plus radar seeking guidance to home on emissions. Exact unit cost isn't public, but like other Iranian UAVs it's far cheaper than Western missiles, forcing defenders to use expensive interceptors. In recent conflicts, Iran claims to have used Arash-2 against targets including Ben Gurion Airport and bases near Kuwait. For the US and Israel, its long reach, precision, and low cost create a strategic challenge: expensive air defenses versus inexpensive strike UAVs. The Mohajer 6 is an Iranian multi-role armed UAV developed by Quds Aviation Industries and entering service in 2018 as part of Iran's expanding drone program. It's a single-engine, piston-powered UAV with a maximum speed approximately 200 km per hour, endurance approximately 12 hours, and an operational range roughly 200 km under line of sight control. It carries approximately 100 kg of payload on hardpoints for precision-guided munitions like Keem 5 or ALMAs, and uses an electro-optical infrared turret plus laser rangefinder for ISR and targeting. Unlike expendable loitering drones, it returns to base, offering persistent reconnaissance and light strikes. Cost estimates are far lower than Western combat UAVs, making it attractive for mass use. It's been used in Iraq to target US-linked sites, exported to states and proxies, and seen in the Russia-Ukraine war for ISR and guiding strikes. For the US and Israel, Mohajer 6 isn't a strategic killer, but its cheap ISR, attack role and proliferation challenges high-end defenses, forcing expensive counters to inexpensive drones. And now, finally, at number 1 we have the most infamous, and the legendary, the Shahed 136. Shahed 136 is Iran's most infamous one-way attack drone, loitering munition, developed by Shahed Aviation Industries and produced by HESA, first seen publicly around 2021. It's designed as a low-cost suicide UAV that flies long distances before crashing into targets with its warhead. It uses a Matto Maryland 550 piston engine, has a delta wing design, flies at about 185 km per hour, and can strike targets 1,000 to 2,500 km away, with a 30 to 50 kg explosive payload. Guidance is via inertial navigation with GPS, GLONASS, and simple onboard systems rather than radar or complex sensors. Estimates put unit cost at $20,000 to $50,000, far below Western missiles. This cheapness lets users mass produce, and swarm defended areas, overwhelming costly interceptors. Shahed 136 variants have been used extensively in recent strikes across the Middle East. It is highly effective at evading air defenses through swarming tactics, targeting critical infrastructure in Israel and the UAE, and causing significant structural damage due to its approximately 40 kg warhead, forcing the US and allies to expend expensive air defenses, straining budgets and complicating strategic planning. For the US and Israel, it's problematic because inexpensive drones can blunt high-end defenses, shift battle economics, and increase targeting options against their important infrastructures.
There you have it. 10 Iranian UAV drones that's causing most damage to the US and Israel, financially. Thanks for watching till the end. Please like the video, share, and also subscribe the channel if you haven't already. See you all again in the next amazing video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.